Hello everyone, welcome back to Octagon Side with Grant Ahles, and today we're going to talk about some of the big fights that happened across the fight nights the last few weeks. Let's address Kai Kara-France versus Amir Albazi first. This is exactly what I'm talking about. In what universe do you give Amir Albazi the win? Kai outstruck Amir, chopped his legs constantly, and stuffed most of his takedowns. Amir did some good shots and completely controlled Kai in the third round, I'll give him that. But other than that, the best I could score towards Amir was a 48-47 Kara-France. When more than 70% of the community is saying Kai easily won, you know the judges screwed up. This is exactly what I was talking about in my last video. Having only 3 judges is a terrible idea. It's shown time and time again we need 5 judges / competent judging. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Whenever we go to the judges' scorecards, I'm just prepared for the robbery, because it's obvious the judges don't know what they're looking at. Let's make it 5 judges and get a clean sweep of new competent judges. Deserve it or not, congrats to Amir. I think we should get a number 1 contender fight between Amir Albazi and Brandon Royal, especially since you can't have Amir go into a title fight with a win like that controversial. I kind of have a feeling they're just going to give it to Amir because of the call-out and the more high-profile win, but we'll just have to wait and see. Mackenzie Dern dominates Angela Hill. Mackenzie was piecing up Angela on the feet and dominating her on the ground. Calling out Rose Namajunas is cool and would make a great fight, but Rose has been MIA since losing the belt, so who knows what's going on with her. Kinda wish we got the rematch between Raquel Pennington versus Irene Aldana, but good for Irene for getting the title shot against Amanda Nunes. Wish her the best of luck. Ian Gary gets a spectacular first round knockout against Daniel Rodriguez. D-Rod has never been knocked out, so this is a huge deal for him. I've been paying attention to Ian Gary for his last few fights, and he's the real deal. I think it's really cool he wants to take his time and not be in a rush for the title, even though the UFC is definitely going to start pushing him hard. I think the fight against Neil Magny makes a lot of sense, so hopefully the UFC books that fight soon. Johnny Walker gets a top 5 win over Anthony Smith. It seems like Johnny could have finished Anthony Smith but wanted to stay cool and collected. He mentioned in his Octagon interview he wanted to go the 3 rounds and prove there was no doubt he was going to win that fight. Johnny Walker has become a completely different fighter now. He's under John Kavanagh and could easily fight for the title someday. Walker should fight Rakic since he's been out for over a year now. Maybe Makhachev and Kalaev, but we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Jailton Almeida submits Jairzinho Rozenstruik in round 1. What a fantastic win for Almeida. With this win over Rozenstruik, he now is in the top 10. He is becoming the heavyweight Khamzat Chimaev. Jailton barely gets touched and finishes all his opponents, most of them in the first round. Jailton is a huge problem for most heavyweights and most likely crack the top 5. It's been confirmed he's going to fight Curtis Blaydes sometime in the fall, so can't wait to see where he's going to go in the future. This has been my recap of some of the big fights that happened in the last few fight nights. Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Octagon Side with Grant Ahles. Please subscribe, and I will see you all next time.